Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and talk about the girls down in Miami. Baby, let me tell y'all something. We'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end. Okay, so Todd. Todd, Todd is very handsome. I think Todd is one of the kids, but that's neither here nor there. Um, Todd is giving a speech. Um, and the speech was actually really, really nice. He talked about when he first met Alexia, how she gave him her business card, and he was like, basically, "Girl, what is this, girl? That's really old school. That's really like not like you don't really see people give out business cards nowadays, but girl, that's really like the professional way to do it, girl. When you're a professional, the girls give out business cards. Yes, here, right? Girl, I don't know, child. But anyways, he said that Alexia gave him her business card and told her to call him. And to this day, he still has a business card. I thought that was actually really, really sweet. Um, I put Lisa is a mess. Lisa is still fussing and cussing about Larsa, basically. Girl, you know you ain't got nothing else going on in your life. See, this is rich. This is rich people stuff. This is rich people stuff, y'all. When the thing that upsets you the most is when somebody insinuate that you might be po. Girl, when somebody says that you got a mortgage and that's what sends you over the edge. I said, girl, what? Girl, some of the richest, some of the wealthiest people have mortgages, honey. So for that's how you know this is some rich people stuff. This is the type of stuff that I want to see on my TV screen. People get mad because somebody say, "Girl, you got a mortgage." Girl, you got a mortgage, girl. And the only way the only way you pay that mortgage is because, girl, you renting out that house on the weekends to rappers. The same people who you say stay in my building, honey, they're renting your house for the weekend. Those dope boys, those rappers, yeah, those. Lisa was heated. Anyways, you know, the first time I ever saw a car elevator was on Millionaire Listing New York, I believe. I had never seen that a day in my life. This is the second time I have seen on this show. When I tell you, baby, the girls have coin. Girl, the girls have coin. You couldn't tell me nothing. Girl, if my elevator was, girl, 55 stories if my car was 55 stories in the air, girl, because that's where my condo was, parked right outside in the air, girl, you couldn't tell me nothing, girl. You couldn't tell me nothing about nothing. If I was Larsa and had my own private elevator, because I don't want nobody to look in my face, girl, you gonna tell me nothing. Girl, just imagine if my car was sitting in the middle of the sky. Yes, on park. Engine off. Ooh, I need some money. Ooh, I just need a little bit of money. I don't even need all that money that Lenny them got. I mean, if you want to give it to me, I'll take it. I'm just saying. I'm okay with Larsa. I'm okay with that lifestyle. I don't need no $80 million house. I really don't. Girl, baby, did y'all see Lisa's view from her backyard? You know, I be forgetting sometimes you can get a nice little view even on the ground. You know, I'm always thinking of you. I want to be in the air. I want to be in the air when looking over the city, right? But Lenny's backyard, catch that, okay? Lenny's backyard, baby, is absolutely gorgeous. That view from their backyard, overlooking the water in the city. Oh, and she's talking about we ain't never ate back here before. Girl, when I tell you, I don't know, to live that life. I would be in my backyard all the time. Well, not if the sun is out. I'd be looking out the window. You know, I'm not no sun type of person. That's not my judge. Um, anyways, girl. Julia wants to get back into modeling. Um, hold up. Alexia Marisol. Oh, they meet up. Anyways, girl, girl, I ain't gotta go through because I think Miami is starting off with a bang, but I don't think it's one of those shows where I have to write down a lot of notes either, which I love. So it's crazy as it sounds. I think the first 3 episodes I've watched have been great, but I also feel like I don't have to take a lot of notes. Anyway, so let's just talk about Alexia and Peter. Peter is a mess. Peter is Alexia's son, the one who they say allegedly beat up his girlfriend. She says, the thing about Alexia, she's always going to come to Peter's defense no matter what. She says that he says that the girl was drunk. He was trying to stop her. He was trying to stop her from leaving. And I guess because there was so much commotion going on in his apartment or her apartment, wherever they were at, the neighbors called the cops, and I guess they thought it was a DV situation. I don't know if I believe that just because of the person that Peter comes across on my TV screen. And also, we know that there was a story out there that Peter beat up a homeless person. So it just doesn't, it's hard for me to give Peter the benefit of the doubt, right? Later on in the episode, he met up with Alexia. They had dinner or lunch, whatever. And he was basically telling Alexia that she's a problem and that anytime he brings a girl around, it's always an issue. I will say this much. I do believe that Alexia does, because of the way that I've seen her, how she is with Frankie and Peter, she does give me very intrusive, very all in Peter's business, but also she reminds me of the mother that's going to always be there. Like Peter could probably go out and girl shoot somebody in the middle of Ocean Drive, and baby she running trying to clean up the blood and make sure everything goes away, right? I think she also gives me like she's one of those mothers who feels as though no girl is good for my baby, even though Peter looked like he's a hot ass mess. So I can believe it to a certain degree that she is probably difficult to deal with from like a girl's friend's point of view. I think that she's doing Peter a disservice. Girl, I just think Peter is a mess in real life. Larsa and her dogs. She's trying to basically, what is it called? I guess teach her dogs, train her dogs, those dogs are very, very hyper, almost knocking Lisa down. Is her name Lisa? Larsa down. She flew out her dog trainer from Los Angeles, Jazz. What's the name, Jazz? Now, I couldn't really tell, but Jazz looked like he might be fine. I said, hey, come on, dog walker. Okay, yes, come on, dog trainer. Anyways, Larsa basically says that she makes mistakes now that she should have made at 25. I've said this more than a few times, and some of you may roll your eyes, but Larsa was married when she was 12. Don't you know she had her first baby at 13 and a half? Okay, no. I think Larsa got married when she was like 21. I think she said as soon as she graduated from college, right? She got married, became a wife. Clearly became a wife. Got married, and then had a baby. So Larsa really didn't get to live. You know the way that some of us lived? Hey! The way some of us lived in our 20s. And girl, even some of the 30s. Yes, okay? But girl, Larsa really didn't get to live. So it makes sense that even with Larsa being her big ass age, that Larsa does the stuff that she does because Larsa has pretty much, girl, been trapped, girl, for the last 20 years. So not to make excuses for Larsa, but again, it makes sense that Larsa moves the way that she moves, right? Not really giving a damn what people have to say about her. OnlyFans, which girl, if Lisa stopped, I keep saying Lisa. If Larsa stopped doing that OnlyFans page, she's a fool. Cause her daddy didn't approve. Well, girl, you should have asked your daddy to get. Well, if you give me the money that I was making monthly, then I stop. Other than that, and even then, girl, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna pocket it. Fuck around and find out. I don't even think Larsa is really showing nothing. Nothing that the girls already don't show on Instagram anyways. Larsa is just making up for time loss. That's why she out in these streets acting like she's 21, because at 21 she was married and popping out babies. That's all that's about. Alexia basically tells Nicole she needs to make up with her dad because, that's her dad. Let me say something. I still stand by what I said in my previous videos about Nicole and her father. I'll say this. If Nicole is still upset that her father went to prison for being a dope boy, because I think that's why he went to prison, right? I will say, Nicole, if that's the reason why you still kind of like upset, I would say, girl, let it go. Like, I could see if he had went to jail for, beating your mama, probably, girl, killing a few people. Then I can see how you would be like, I don't want to deal with him. He's a horrible human being. If that's the case, again, Nicole, girl, just let it go, child. But if her father is just a mess, and from what I remember last year, that meeting that she had, her father just seems like he's a just outright mess. And I don't give a damn if it's your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your girl, nieces, nephews, grandmama, grandpapa. If a person brings nothing but chaos and confusion to your life, I don't give a damn the relationship, okay? You can cut that person off. If every time that person comes around and you're sad and crying or upset, you don't have to have that person in your life just because it's your goddamn daddy. If you see the days that when this person is not around that you're happier, but when they come around, girl, it's like it just gets dark outside. Girl, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Girl, let it go. Girl, I don't give a damn who it is. I couldn't be the person to sit in a group and hear Alexia say some shit like that, because it would be me on this side and Alexia on this side. Don't listen to that bitch. Girl, you don't have to deal with your daddy if you don't want to, daddy or not. Now, if there's some shit about him selling drugs, Nicole, okay, girl, that's it. Girl, he was selling drugs, girl. He could really say I was doing that to feed the family, blah, 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 whatever. But girl, if it's something else that has to do with him after he got out of prison and he's just an ain't shit nigga, girl, you don't have to deal with him. You don't. Anyways, Gertie says that the tipping jars at Alexia's party was tacky. So Jacob, y'all know Jacob is low-key my man. Girl, his fine ass. Oh, Jacob know he fine. So Jacob is, girl, Adriana's ex boo thing. They were dating. She says that Jacob, after I guess they left the reunion, he got upset about something and he basically started acting like a mean queen and put her pictures of how she used to look. I guess she got a little tweaking done because I guess her ex-husband, I guess she was just stressed out. Girl, he sucked the soul out of her. And so she went and got a little tweaking done, and he posted, I guess, the before and after pictures. And that's pretty much why she really doesn't deal with him anymore. I hope he not like that because, girl, he gives a completely different situation on his Instagram page. He gives you very much positivity and, girl, I'm the light and you are the light and you are the sun and I'm the sun and, girl, we're gonna conquer this world together and live your life too. That's what he gives. Sometimes you gotta watch out for them. He's still fine as hell though. Jacob, if you ever see this video, because I think, Jacob, if you ever see this video, I'm coming to Miami in January. So let a nigga know what's up, okay? Anyways, Alexia tells Adriana that the new guy Theory, he's very handsome. She says that she heard he was married. Girl, I said, girl. Adriana said, I don't think so. I said, you don't think so? Adriana, I hope he's not married because, Adriana, you've been dealing with this man for a minute now. But you know that you never know because, you know, people will live a double life in a heartbeat. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, girl. I don't think Lisa pays the bills. I don't. I'm with Alexia on that. You know, Lisa made it seem as though she takes care of the finances. I don't believe it. Let me tell you something. I don't believe that men that rich, okay, are letting the housewife cover all the finances. Okay, girl, just make sure, make sure you pay, because you ain't got no mortgage, from what y'all say. So I guess she's just responsible for paying the employees that they hire to do whatever work around the house. Pay the light bill. But it's like stuff like that is probably already on auto pay anyways. So it's like, what finances are you really over, Lisa? And if you was really over the finances, then you should have known that this motherfucker was out here spending y'all money on another bitch. Okay? So you ain't too far deep into the finances like your ass should have been. Cause you should have saw a few hundred dollars missing, girl, every other day when he was probably trolloping that whore around Miami. Okay? So you failing at your job, mama. And I'm sure he probably done took that bitch to the mall and bought her a couple of Chanel's and Hermes bags. Okay? She ain't sticking around just for no reason. She done got something. This is just a telltale sign, y'all. We hear these stories all the time. This is the same story, a different cast. The stay-at-home wife who let the man have access to all the credit cards, all the money. She really don't know what's going on. She just like, oh, my man gonna take care of it. And girl, you look up, you don't know what the fuck is going on with the bills. You don't know what's going on with the house. You really don't know what's going on because you just put so much trust into your man. Let me tell you something. At the very least, with Lisa being a stay-at-home mom, Lisa should have knew every fucking dollar that was coming into that house and every goddamn dollar that was going out. At the very minimum. Because no tea, no shade, what else is your ass doing? Because you got nannies. So you got help with the kids. For what Marisol say, you got 80 employees. So all I'm saying is at the very minimum, girl, Lisa should know at least a figure of what is coming into that house, especially after being married for 20 years and what's going out of that house. It makes no sense for Lisa really not to know what's going on in her household with the money. Because as far as I'm concerned, Lisa don't fucking know. It makes no sense. Y'all gonna stop putting yourselves in positions because y'all so in love and I just trust my husband to the point where, girl, you don't know what's going on with the finances. Like, girl, Lisa probably don't even know if she got health insurance or not. Do you got health insurance, Lisa? Yes. How you know? Because my husband said so. Do you have health insurance? Yeah, I do. Because my husband said so. Lisa, do you got life insurance? Yeah, I do. How you know? Because my husband said so. So you don't even know if you got life insurance over your own fucking life. Girl. Lisa, girl. How much is your credit? How much do you have a black card? Oh, okay. The other credit card, is it a limit on it? It's something, girl. Lenny told me. So you don't know. Like, Lisa literally gives me like she don't know shit about nothing. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but that's what she gives me. And Lenny doesn't give me that he trusts her with money like that. Because these rich niggas ain't giving these women that much power over the money. That's why I believe that Erica Jane really didn't know too much that was going on based off of what Crystal said, that she really not over the finances, her husband. Like, I just don't think, I think rich people have a whole different way of thinking, especially these men when it comes to their money. Hell, even the poor niggas got a different way of thinking. Girl, the poor girl, like that. Girl, let me shut up, child. Let me move on. I'm talking too much. That was pretty much it, girl. Oh, girl, I forgot, girl. So Lisa and Lenny are out in the backyard having dinner. Lenny, I don't know what's going on with Lenny and Lisa. I almost feel like a part of me, girl, I'm going to go ahead and say it. A part of me feels like they pulling a stunt in a show. I don't know why I feel like Lisa know that. Like, I don't know why I feel like Lisa know Lenny is cheating and they both in on the gag and they just doing this for the TV show. Because it's too much of a coincidence now in season 5 that like everything is leading up to, and maybe because we know that Lenny is cheating on Lisa, that's why that's probably in my head. But from episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, I'm about to watch episode 4, everything is leading up to, and just the conversations that they have. Oh, you looking good. Oh, I don't like the fact that you're losing weight. Oh, you know, you're working out even more. Oh, you're skinny now. That makes me nervous. I have to get like. So the nanny, girl, the nanny falls. The nanny falls and damn near breaks her whole girl left side of her body. Lisa is visibly freaking out. You could tell, you could see her shaking. So they're out eating. One of the workers come out and says, oh my God, the nanny just fell and she broke her arm. So they both run inside the house. Lisa wants to call an ambulance. Lenny is like, no, don't call the ambulance. Baby, let me see something. Lenny is an asshole. I don't know if you should call the ambulance. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. If I saw my nanny, girl, just wrist dangling, girl, the first thing in my mind would be to call like the ambulance, call 911, something. Like I would not think to call an Uber. Bitch, Lenny was basically like, put that bitch in the Uber. Lenny basically said, I'm not paying for no goddamn ambulance ride. Put that bitch in the Uber and send her to the hospital. Put some ice on that shit. She gonna be all right. Girl, that's what Lenny was on. So Lenny is like, don't call the ambulance. That's abuse of the system. You know, I guess, like I said, girl, he's a doctor. I don't know. I mean, when I take it, it makes sense. It made sense what Lenny was saying, like, girl. And I'm assuming that it couldn't have been that bad because Lenny was like, girl, just put some ice on it and just send her to the hospital. Girl, it could just be a sprained, wrist, right? We're not calling an ambulance over no, sprained wrist. But it's just because Lisa was freaking out, but Lisa is over the top too. So Lisa is freaking out, like, and then Lenny walks out of the kitchen. So this bitch gonna get the chefs involved. I said, now you about to make them lose their goddamn job. So she like, I should call the ambulance, right? Here they go. Yeah, you should. Girl, so Lenny heard Lisa running her goddamn mouth. So he walked his old philandering ass back around the corner. Lisa, you better not call the ambulance. Call an Uber and send her ass to Mount Sinai, wherever she was going. I said, goddamn. This bitch is sitting in the restroom with half of her body broken in half, and you want to throw this bitch in a motherfucking Uber and send her on her way. I said, bitch, Lenny, you ain't shit. And God don't like ugly. I said, girl, Girl, Lenny is a mess. Lenny is handsome though. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at like Lenny. Lenny is a nice looking man. I don't care what none of y'all say. He trifling as fuck though. Woo. Girl, all right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Lisa, bitch, get it together because Lenny about to kick your ass out. All right, bye.